All right, I'm going into game number 2. Oh. Spawning the bottom right as the Teal Zerg, the loser of the last match, but still in it. We got GNR's Cruel, and the top left is the Red Terran. The winner of the last match, we got Naattt.
Playing under the tag ass.
Ass. It's not just ass.
No, not quite ass. It's something Atlantic Canadian StarCraft Society. I think that's what we figured out.
Yeah. It just means that he's ditching us. That's all it means. That's the only important part.
Absolutely cheesy scum sucker. Naattt.
I like it. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. I like it. Anyways, we got Hatch versus McCruel. Pretty standard. Looks like
Yeah,
he
did go pool first. He did go pool first last game, so maybe he'll maybe feeling like building a few more drones this game. We'll see. So Naattt, will he keep cloaked bansheeing every Zerg?
I'm gonna say yeah. I don't see why not, to be honest. I mean, the results he's getting, like, you know.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
He didn't kill like so many drones with the harass, but had there been more drones, he would have killed a lot.
I mean, you mean like overall last game? Like,
Yeah, just like those times when the Hellions dove into the third, like had there been 12 drones on the line, he would have killed 8 or 9 per dive instead of 1 or 2. Oh, 2 racks. So something a little bit different from that.
maybe a reactor. I think it's gonna be a 2-1-1, maybe?
Yeah, I believe you're right there.
Interesting to see that he's doing a 2-on-1. I feel like Zergs have kind of figured it out over time, right? So it's not as strong, but I mean, still pretty solid. But I think 2-on-1 really shows like more of like the micro, right? Like Hellions, obviously, it's not like the easiest thing to use either. But when Marines, it's like, you know, the what's it called? Like the Dreammaker units, right? You can make like impossible situations come out of nowhere. So
Right.
they're pretty cool.
And it's also something that it's pretty well figured out for someone who's been playing consistently and practicing to defend it and things like that. Maybe not so much for Cruel, who maybe hasn't been practicing so much lately, but it looks like he's going for something maybe a little cheeky for himself. Going up to 4 queens, does that kind of screams like Naattt to me, but we'll see.
Getting a Baneling nest before a third base, that seems a bit odd to me. Oh, or maybe I don't know ZVT that well, but that feels a little weird to me. I feel like you get the third first. Yeah, your third will be started by now, surely.
Yeah, 4 queens plus the Overlord sitting in that space to me screams Naattt, but we'll see.
There's no
And, yeah, and the fact that he has the Baneling nest and the no third, so also could just be a Bane bust. Now he's taking a third now.
This is really weird.
Maybe he's as confused as we are. I don't know.
So he gets a scout. He can see what's going on. He sees the tech lab with the researching add-on with the barracks, just the factory and the starport. So probably knows it is a 2-on-1 right now. Yeah, I'm not really sure what his plan is. I'm not sure. He's floating a lot of money as well. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. He's got a lot of larva. He's making 20
He
links.
just used it up there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cool. This seems kind of bad for Naattt, maybe. I feel like a 2-on-1 would lose to like a million Banes, yeah? Like this early. Maybe?
If Cruel goes across the map and hits before this wall is finished, I think it could actually be pretty bad, but we should see a CC come down to finish that wall pretty soon. Are the Banelings gonna morph? That's a lot of Banelings.
Well, that's a lot of Banelings, yeah. That's like more Banelings than Marines. Almost.
Is there too many Banelings? Does he need a few more Zerglings?
Come on, there's no such thing as too many Banelings. Oh, and he has a third CC as well. His medevacs just picked up, is about to leave. Oh, this could be really bad for Naattt.
Oh, this mine could be huge.
Oh, he splits them a bit though.
He needs to come back.
No. Oh.
Medevacs, recall! So the front is busted. Going up towards the ramp, that's busted as well. There's still quite a few Zerglings left. He's going in between both the main and the natural mineral lines. The Medevac's finally making it back. They're going to be dropping and trying to clean this up. There has been quite a few SCVs killed, but worker count's still okay for Naattt as of now. He's going to stem and needs to protect those SCVs. Pull him back to the main. So that was a lot of damage, but not game-ending damage. However, Naattt is pretty heavily supply blocked right now. He needs depots quickly.
Yeah, he's
looks like we're gonna have round 2.
Yeah, he's really what Cruel has done here is taking a lot of the supply depots out. He's taken the reactor out from the barracks. Really bad supply block for Naattt right now. Also, he's even the worker count. So
you gotta go back. You gotta go back. What are you doing?
Oh no, Naattt.
Why is he moving out?
Oh,
those buildings aren't done. Oh yeah, he's gonna get busted again.
Oh, these medevacs, they just keep on going back and forth, and he's gonna take some more damage here. Again, Cruel's looking for the game to be over now.
Yeah, after the first one, there was still a decent amount of SCVs, but there's not going to be hardly any left over after this. Really bad mistake from Naattt, I'm feeling, of moving out there before he really kind of knew what his opponent was doing. Down to only 3 workers. He will have mules, but I think Cruel is not going to give him a chance to really try to get some more workers back up. Yeah. Lots more Lingbane coming across the map, and there's not enough money to finish this wall, so... Gonna have to have some amazing micro from Naattt to be able to pull this one out.
Cruel is continuing to all in, though, is making 22 more lings in addition to these lings already on the map. So, really... I mean, really all he needs to do is kind of like defend against this push anyways, right? Like, Naatt's economy is just gone. He has mules, which are pretty good, but I don't really know how they can sustain anything. He's completely supply blocked. So if Cruel hangs on here, he's in a really good spot. He might be able to get these overlords, but there's a lot of lings here.
Yeah, there are no Banes, so these Marines can just pick up and get out of here. Feels to me like he's playing with fire being out on the map. But I guess you don't want to be able to let the Zerg just sit up and drone up behind it and play a macro game, because then you'll be in trouble. So just trying to get any damage you can get done. The front wall is finished. There's a tank out or almost out. It's almost out, not quite yet.
And Cruel catches these Marines out on the map, gets us around, gets picked up. He's got Banelings behind him, so he's gonna try to bust the wall again.
Yeah,
and it's not really.
Get it too.
Yeah, there's nothing really behind us to defend this, anyways. It's 2 Marines. There's a tank with a pop. It's in the main base. Oh no!
Oh, that tank's gonna get surrounded immediately.
Yeah, the tank's going down. Does lose all the lings for it though. Oh no, there's more links, but loses all those previous things, and
so there's still 10 workers and 2 orbitals. Cruel taking a 4th hatchery, but he's not droning. He's still just building units. I think if Naattt knew that there's just more and more Zerglings, he would know he needs to stay home. But he's always a little bit scared of letting his opponent kind of get away with greed behind this. So Cruel is actually just going to try to finish it here, though. And this wall is not going to be finished in time.
Ooh, these lings flood in. Get it surrounded around these Marines. Picks them up one more time. And I mean, if he can't fight this, like I don't know what to say. I don't think Cruel should fight this. This is okay. It looks like Naatt's still gonna give up that position, but you know he's just getting kited here. So Naatt's getting a lot of value out of these Marines here. Looks like he might be able to make a comeback if Cruel does keep on just throwing units away.
Yeah, I think mistake from Cruel there fighting without Banelings, because he did clear the tank and there was no wall. But if he had Banelings, you can't get those great trades with the Marines. So Naattt does have a tank out now. He's putting a bunker in the wall. And that's going to probably be relatively solid. There's a Spire and a few drones coming up for Cruel, so... Gosh, it just feels so crazy leaving only 1 tank here to defend against tons of lings, but 1 tank is enough to scare Cruel away there.
So the 2-1-1 finally drops at 10 minutes at the 4th, but
10-minute 2-1-1.
Yeah. And Naattt does finally get the pressure to the space. I don't know if he realizes that this is the 4th base and not the 3rd base, but he's gonna take it out. Looks like nothing really here to contest this. The queen's a bit too late. He's gonna drop into the main base now.
Yeah, losing that hatch actually really not that big a deal for Cruel because he's still only on 35 workers. So, I mean, it's not like he needed that to mine efficiently. It's going to lose out on some larva, of course, but I really don't think he's going to miss that too much.
Oh, there's a spire on the way. It's almost done. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. And that has not seen that, so... He
And
also hasn't really been able to, like, count gases or anything. So no telling whether he has any idea that that's on the way or not.
Man, this is a really weird game.
Yeah, so we got 7 mutas on the way. There's not going to be any turrets or anything. There's a few marines at home, but not a lot. There's a scan. Goes down at the 3rd, so not going to see a spire with that.
Oh, does he get that medevac? No, he does not. Not getting some free damage. I think he got an overlord and I think some creep tumors and a couple of links, but he does not see that these mutas are out on the map. Cruel has not shown them yet, and he's not really ready for any of this kind of stuff either. There's no turrets anywhere. These marines aren't really split up around his base. He's just still trying to figure out what's going on. And this could do a lot of damage. Especially since he's got 3rd CC now. It's
Oh, he's going to move out again. He's going to move out right when these mutas hit, I think.
Oh, no. Oh. Poor Overseer. Oh, the mutas turn around, actually. Never mind.
Yep.
That was a mistake, I guess.
Baneling speed not quite done, but the Cruel does have a chance maybe to hold this, but he's getting his links trapped out on the middle of the map while he's microing these mutas.
Naattt,
this is the type of army that could end the game for Naattt, possibly.
Yeah, Naattt does not opt to turn around. Looks like he's going to go for like a big base trade scenario. Cruel morphing a lot of Banes, but it's going to come down to the engagement at this point. I think Cruel's also coming home with all his mutas, or not, never mind. But he could stall here. He could realistically lose his base, stall a little bit longer, and take a really big engagement at creep, I think.
Yeah, he does have Bane speed. He's coming in right now. Good focus fire on the Banes. Muta's trying to come in here and get the tanks. They're shooting the rocks instead. The tanks do go down. There's no more Ling Bane on the ground, though. So these Marines can do pretty well on their own. They're able to pick off all the Mutas. Down to just Queens. Transfusions going around, but I don't think it's going to be enough for those. Cruel has 36 Lings on the way. Still might be able to clean this up. So Natt's now moving forward. These are pretty bruised Marines, a decent surround by the Lings, and Natt's going to have to pick up. Overall, the right call from Naattt to go just continue across the map with the push. He took a good fight there, and the supply is actually almost even now.
Yeah, he's also catching up on workers. Kind of remarkable how he went from 3 workers to like it's going back up to like 40 almost.
Mules, baby.
Yeah, mules are
Give me
insane.
those mules.
Yeah. Opts not to pressure that 4th. Kind of chilling it, but probably just gonna sit back at macro, make sure it doesn't get supply blocks and stuff. But it looks like he's really put himself back into this game. He's getting an army. It's a lot scarier. Cruel can't just like walk into his army anymore. He's really got to watch out what's going on. And yeah,
This 1-1 versus 0-0, by the way.
Oh, for Naattt, 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow he managed to get 1-1 through all this. He's going to snipe a lot of overlords here.
Oof.
It's going to be annoying for Cruel.
Yeah.
Muta's in here, maybe going to finally kill a few of these medevacs trying to boost. Yeah, he's going to get these 3s.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's a lot of army supply. So pretty big army supply advantage for Cruel all of a sudden. That was about like 15, 16 army supply killed there.
And he's gonna flood in. Oh, the door is open to the natural Naattt. Pulling his units back from the 3rd to come to defend this. Cruel opting to turn around and face him. Loses some.
Yeah, he needs
mutas in
those
the process.
Banelings. Banelings weren't finished.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I've got to say, I feel like Cruel could have won this game 3 or 4 times if he just had Banelings ready. And he always doesn't, like, he used too many on buildings, doesn't have any to fight the Marines, but he's got a lot right now, and these are bruised Marines with no medevacs, no way to get out of here. No tank to support him! Oh! Huge hits! Oh, that mine's gonna get a massive hit.
The dream! Oh my god! But it's not enough!
Yeah, there's enough Banelings.
Oh, it's insane.
This is the end. I think this is the end.
Yeah, Oh man. Oh, Balin's going for the third. Oh no.
Oh, the SCV's dying.
Oh.
There's been 81 SCVs killed this game. Yeah, GG. Game 1 goes to Cruel.
Oh my gosh, that game.